You're listening to the SS Experience on S&G.
Which is crazy because I knew that I was coming to town today, but I didn't realize that it's really, I meant June 14th, cool. Yeah. I didn't realize it was 614 day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just peeped that. Yeah.
I'm not
Is that the first time they did it?
No. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's something that started small. It's a joke.
Dope.
Oh, 614 day.
Oh, and it turned into like
then it turned into something. Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of stuff going on. That's why I figured y'all, bopping around. And that's what y'all was in that mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard about that. It's like a whole festival downtown and stuff like
wow,
that.
I didn't know
Yeah.
That's what me and Chris Davis was talking about because somebody from NCI is out there and y'all seen what just happened. So we was cracking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's in the comments.
Oh dang, they got. That's terrible.
Yeah. That's horrible. We were just talking about that. Like, yo, if you spend, like, if I'm wearing white right now and fresh shoes, my whole day's ruined. Especially when I didn't bring any luggage. You know what I'm saying? Just one outfit. What I'm wearing.
That's all you got.
Everything because TSA and airports and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's two things that I hate. I hate taking off my belt, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a slim dude, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm not wearing a certain type of belt, then my pants are saggy. That's why I like to wear joggers when I go into the airport, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, cool. And doggone shoes.
I hate that.
I hate taking off my shoes. It's like, bro, like, why I gotta, like, I don't have nothing in my shoes, but I gotta put that thing. And then the worst thing is taking your laptop out. Like, so out of all of this technology, like, especially with the baggage I got right now, I got 2 mics, a mix and all of that. So with all of this technology and stuff I got out here, I gotta take my laptop out. What's about the laptop that's so dangerous? You know
what's crazy? Sometimes I just keep it in there. Like, I don't even. I'm like, I don't got time. Like,
they say it's the lithium battery.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Be like, dang, I forgot. You know
Right.
Because today, when I came through the airport, I'm like, I'm taking my laptop out because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
She was like, I'll leave it in there. I'm like, and even the dude behind me was like, for real? Put that joint back in there. Then like the dude, like a couple of ways, or maybe in the other line, was like, take your laptop out, everything except small devices. I'm like, yo, y'all two is fucking us up right now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause y'all about to have anybody with alphabets. I don't want no problems with the FBI, the CIA, TSA. I don't want problems with none of you motherfuckers.
We're gonna get you messed up.
Justin,
we break it off for this because.
All right, so we good or y'all still? Oh,
the tripod, a piece is somehow missing, so we bobbed the builder and putting it on top of this.
Hey, no, let's make that joint happen. You know what I'm saying? Because,
well,
shit, hold up. Might as well. Because I'm already getting content off of that, but shoot, I hate the audio on that, so shit, I might as well fucking. Okay. Just think of some candy shit, you know what I'm saying?
So it's a directional mic, so I might leave it off. Because if this is published, we can just pull from the audio, whatever audio gets selected, and try to match to that possibly.
Just say something to the mic real quick, like getting your radio voice. You can move the mic, you can get comfortable if you need to lean back. All
1
that.
2. Check 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Okay. I figure by the time we start talking, you'll project more, you know what I'm saying? But you
good,
for sure.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's working, right?
Yeah, no, you good, especially when you just ask the question, like, oh yeah, he wanted to make sure that time, like, it's working,
Facts.
right? Yeah, no, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? So you from Columbus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking about, like, being out here, right? Because I normally hate being out here, to keep it all the way a buck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an East Coast dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an East Coast dude. But, like, the energy this weekend kind of felt different, where it's like, if I wanted to come back here full time, I could do it, but Atlanta's Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
It's too much going on down there in Atlanta for me.
That's a whole different beast right there, man.
So, like, I was just telling someone earlier that, like, when I go to the radio station, like, obviously you see how dead it is, right? And I was telling you earlier, pressing a button doesn't work here because there's nobody sitting out there, right? So I normally like to come to work joggers, hoodies, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm saying sometimes my hair's not done. My hair's done today because I knew I was gonna be around you today, you know what I'm saying? So I got to record, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting my hair shit right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm but in Atlanta, bro, like, celebrities come through all the fucking time, and you
everywhere.
cannot be slipping on your pimping, bro. Like, have you ever had a moment where it's like you doing an event, you know what I'm saying? Like, you perform, I don't know how long you perform, but we can get into that. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
And somebody was in the building and you just felt like so underdressed.
Man, you know what's crazy? So actually in Atlanta, I was at the airport and it's like I saw like 5 like celebrities just out of nowhere. I'm like, dang, that's really like that. But in terms of performances, I haven't really had that experience yet, but I always make sure that I come prepared, you know, because you never know who's going to be in the audience.
I was on the episode of Love and Hip Hop. You can look it up. Season 11, episode 24, Baywatch. You know what I'm saying? I was on that joint. And I had came from the radio station and shit. And I was supposed to do like red carpet interviews or whatever. So I was fresh. Like I had the Gucci bag. I had the Cartiers on. Yeah. But I had an orange Puma hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I had an orange, bright ass Puma hoodie. Yeah. I was on the camera so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my camera wasn't right there, I'd definitely show you the junk. I'm like, yo, why did y'all give me so much camera time? Dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this bright-ass orange hoodie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Got the Hennessy in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Because Carly Red had an event out there. You know what I mean? It was one of those, the way you saw it on TV wasn't how it really was, but, you know what I'm saying? It was still energy and the vibe. So I'm saying all of that to say, like, even with all of this work and stuff, man, Atlanta, man, it's a different, and especially with what you got going on too, man, you will love it.
Oh, yeah. I went to Atlanta, it was a couple months ago, and it's just like the vibe of the city is just beautiful. Definitely got to go back there sometime soon. So,
man, I'm trying to create something to where it's like people from down here. Yeah. I mean, up here, excuse me. I'm on the fuck I'm at right now. People from up here can go down there, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many open mics, performances, and stuff like that. You don't know what dude, like Quavo just bought a club called V12 Restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Really? Joints out downtown area. I know where it's at, but I can't verbalize that joint. You know what I'm saying? But I know where it's at. I can pull up on that joint. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know who these artists down there, you know what I'm saying, that own shit. You know what I'm saying? So creating events where they already own shit or whatever, it's a lick, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, get this opportunity to get this going. Try to make that plug happen, because from what I just heard already, and again, we haven't started yet, by the way. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me that the camera's lit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shoot, I was over here. I'm like,
yeah. See, I'm good at what I do.
No, for real. I was like, let me make sure I got my.
She was like, did they start yet? I was like, I don't know. I thought I said that red light on your mic, and I'm like,
I was like, let me make sure I get my voice right. Like,
no, man, we just saw. I mean, because the thing is right, like, so many good conversations I have off the mic, and I be mad as hell when I don't have it recorded. I'm like, yo, that was dope as fuck, but the mic's not on. You know what I'm saying? So I try to just like sneakily just have the mics on and just that shit roll. You know what I'm saying?
Just make it candid, you know?
Yeah. But then when someone say something incriminating, be like, wait.
It's like, okay, we gotta edit that out. Gotta take that out.
Yeah. We don't normally edit, but we gotta edit that out. I'll verbally say that. All right, we gotta edit this out. When I'm listening to it, okay, edit.
You don't gotta worry about that with me, so.
Hey, sometimes I have to worry about that with me. But no, like I said, whenever the camera's ready, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we lit outside. You know what I'm saying? But we just conversate, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. Living in a state where everything is golden. I'm inspired to go in. The glory is chosen. The stories are sublime. I'm soaking in the sunshine, and I find in due time I'm required to grow in. And you know what? This ain't just a glow up. I gotta make some room for the blessings that'll show up. What's the limit to a mind that's been elevated? Everything is for the taking with a dose of dedication. Not worried about the time, I'm tethered to the divine. The worries are out of sight, so I let it breathe. Coloring out the lines, I'm eating what's alkaline. The brain is getting defined as far as I can see. I'm created to bloom. Been entertaining the thought since I came out the womb. And I wanna be empty when I descend in the tomb. Life is eternal, so I'm relaying the word of the groom, cause the redemption is soon. I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. The crowd is trying to move on, but I'm feeling quite elated, so it's time to get my groove on. They say that talk is cheap, but I ain't giving coupons. My verses aren't on my own accord, but I'm echoing what heaven will improve on. And this is what I stood on back at the beginning. Thought I could take a chance, the journey has been fulfilling. Never mind the L's, they academic in nature. Can't let them derail the promises that are greater. So I set the bar higher with God as my supplier. Everything looking gold, but it ain't a touch of Midas. Been looking for some guidance for journeys that aren't known. The level up has arrived, the fire is in my bones. I took a chance, praising in advance. The future looking bright once I took a glance. Carrying the burdens ain't my portion anymore, so I'm letting go of everything, making room for more. I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. Everything is golden.
Worries are out of sight, so I let it breathe.
What up, though? You're listening to a new edition of New Music Weekends right here on 106.7 The Beat, the iHeartRadio app, the SMG Podcast Network app. Make sure that you rate, review, subscribe, re-rate, re-review, resubscribe. Keep that process going over and over and over again so the algorithm can think that we popping out here in these digital streets. I'm back in the city, believe it or not. There's a camera there, there's a camera there, there's a camera there. I'm in the city, believe it or not, because normally I'm never out here. But if I'm out here for a reason. I'm out here because there's something popping and something going on out here. Happy 614 Day if you believe in that sort of thing, but it is 614 Day, so you ain't got to not believe it. So I'm out here back in Columbus, New Music Weekends. We haven't had a chance to do New Music Weekends in a while, but we back. We got some real dope stuff going on. So I got somebody from your city too. You guys always be talking about, you don't never be doing nobody from Columbus. Well, this is about the third or fourth time I did somebody from Columbus, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, give me some credit. Just a little bit of credit, know what I'm saying? We got Dubem in the building. You know what I'm saying? We just listened to a real dope song, by the way, called Golden State. I got thoughts, I got opinions, I got questions and stuff like that. Real dope record too. So in the comments, let us know what you think about the record. We're going to have the link in the bio so y'all can go ahead and stream it, download it, run up the numbers, know what I mean, and all of that stuff. So welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Nah, man, it's all good, man. That was a long-winded intro. I don't think I never did an intro for an artist that long. That was like, they just went like a minute and 20 seconds. But when you hear the music, it's good energy and it's good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So you from Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been beating the head. You know what I'm saying? You out here from Columbus. So born and raised, you just based out here. You know what I'm saying? Like how was this Columbus life for you?
Man, so I'm actually born in New York. Then I moved to Georgia. Then in 2002, I moved up to Ohio. I've been here for about 20 years from now. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty chill up here.
Okay. So you're not a real Midwest dude. Okay,
cool. I'm not a native.
He's not a native. He's repping for y'all though a lot better than I do. But I rep Columbus when I'm like professionally. I'm from Columbus.
I feel it.
I'm not from Columbus, but professionally, 106.7 The Beat. We out here in Columbus. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go through the song real quick because actually before we get into the song, let's have a little bit of fun real quick. So, What part of New York you from, or originally, or you was born at?
So I was actually born in the Bronx.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yankees.
What do you mean?
You like the Yankees? They
Oh no! Listen, I was born. I probably spent it was like a year that I was there, and then.
Oh, so you don't?
Yeah,
so
I'm not like I was born and raised there, but.
So you're not one of those New Yorkers who was like, yeah, we outside, B. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the Knicks is all in that. Knicks is all popping.
I was real young, so.
Okay, all right. So Dan, you're not the annoying New York Nick or the New York fan, the Giants and the Jets and all that other shit. All right, cool. So all right, so that's crazy. You got like the only thing that you haven't had is the West Coast. So you had up north. You was in Georgia. What part of Georgia you was at?
So I was in a small town called Albany. It's like probably an hour away from Atlanta.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like super small. So
yeah, basically like interstate, 2 exits, you're out.
Yep.
No, that's dope. No, so I thought you would have had more. I would probably say Savannah.
Oh, Savannah's pretty dope. I've been there.
Yeah, Savannah's dope. Or where they be having the golf at? Augusta.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but damn, you picked Albany.
Yeah, it's so random. I don't know what drove my parents to move there, but it's a cool town. Pretty tiny though. So
no, that's one of those. The big city's too crazy. We got to get away. But y'all went too far to the south. You know what I'm saying?
Way too far.
Because what I tell people is like with the whole East. Because I'm from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, are you from the South? Are you from like? Yeah. So if a New Yorker, you know what I'm saying, like yourself, and I say I'm from Virginia, oh, he a country dude.
Oh yeah.
But when I'm in Atlanta and I say I'm from Virginia, I'm a up north dude. So we're in that middle of the mix. You know what I'm saying? People from the north, when they wanted to get away from the north, they didn't want to go all the way to the south, stopped in Virginia. People in like Alabama and Mississippi who wanted to get you the south with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They want to get away from that, but they don't want to go all the way to the north. They stop in Virginia. So everybody stops in Virginia. So that's why I'm kind of like a hybrid of I like the north, I like the south, and all of that other stuff too. But damn, have you lived in the West Coast? I mean, might as well tie that together.
Man. So I haven't lived in the West Coast, but I love the West Coast. Like
what part of the West Coast you be pulling up to?
So I've been to mainly just Los Angeles, but every time I go out there, it's a vibe. So I'm trying to get back out there sometime soon.
The only thing I hate about Los Angeles is TV sucks out there. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? Like, well, I watch football, right?
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Yeah.
I don't want to wake up at 10 in the morning to watch football.
Yeah, that time difference is kind of weird.
That shit
trying to
is
get used to.
crazy.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football comes on at 5. I'm like,
It throws you
yeah,
all
it
the way
throws me
off,
all the way off. I'm like, yo, why is it 5 o'clock and Monday Night Football
Right.
is on? You know what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to come on 8 o'clock. You
you
know
be
what I'm saying?
confused and stuff.
Bro, it's a different world. Like, you know what I'm really hating? Because I never got used to the time difference. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I flew in, landed, and pretended like it was whatever time that was. So by the time it was like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
it's like what, like 12 o'clock, 1 in the morning type shit over
So
here.
you feeling like
Dead.
real tired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was dead. So I didn't even
Yeah.
get a chance to enjoy the West Coast outside of just to say, hey, I'm in the West Coast. So
No, I feel that.
one day, just like you know what I'm saying, we'll get back out there, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
and
for sure.
I'll do it right this time. I'll get like an extra day in, you know what I'm saying, to get my body used to it.
You got to get adjusted to it because it's like every time I go out there, I'll be waking up at like 6 o'clock their time, but it's really 9 o'clock our time. So it's just all weird.
You
trying
just
to-
be up early as
Right.
hell. And I like it.
It's
but
kind of
like,
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, dang, why can't I do this regularly? And it's
Right.
like, yeah, that's not really me for real,
Yeah.
real. No cap, you know what I'm saying? So look, let's talk about the song real quick. So you called it Golden State. Now the funny thing is before I obviously just heard the record now as with the rest of the world or whatever. So I was looking at the title like Golden State. So I'm thinking, oh, is he from Oakland or some shit? Is he from the Bay? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like,
Makes sense.
you know, Golden State. So why Golden State? You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us about Golden State.
Yeah. So I wrote this song just in a time where, you know, as cheesy as it might sound, like I just felt like I was in a golden state. Like everything was good. I wanted to channel those good feelings and put it on record. And really, it's kind of infused with my love for California too. So just kind of a mix of both of those things. And yeah, just a feel good record for the summer that people can vibe to.
Now, being that you said that, now most of the stuff that I got from it was more religious, but not more like I would say religious. I can't think of another word right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, you know what I'm saying, God references, religious references and stuff like that. And then the way you just described it with, you know what I'm saying, a vibe. How was you able to blend that? Because normally when, you know, you have those religious type songs or with religious words, I ain't gonna say type songs, but when I'm saying, when you're saying, you know, your life, your love for God and what he's done and the blessings and all of that stuff, but you're trying to create a summertime vibe, which it is a vibe. How was you able to blend that together?
No, that's a good question. So obviously my faith is really important to me. So it's going to be in my music, but I try to approach it in such a way that even if you don't ascribe to that faith, you can still, you know, resonate with it. And I try not to be like super preachy about it and stuff like that, just from a standpoint of like, this is something that genuinely has blessed me and has helped me personally. So I feel like that's kind of a sentiment that regardless of your faith background, you can kind of resonate with.
Yeah. Nah, because like I say, hearing the song, like, the singing part was dope. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then you came into it with the flow. So you kind of have like, I don't want to use the word old school. I would say more of a traditional type hip hop type flow. So where does I mean, I can tell your bag is probably a lot of CDs and cassette tapes from those type of artists. So what's the inspiration with the music as far as the rap side?
Man, definitely Kanye West. Like I try to, you know, like early Kanye West.
I can hear that. I can hear that.
And just like how he uses soul samples, but he tries to mix it up and make it adaptable for like a modern audience. So that's kind of like where I draw a lot of my inspiration from.
Okay.
Kanye. If we're talking modern, I would say definitely like Kendrick, J. Cole, you know, type of vibe. So
yeah, I mean, I was about to say like, cause I really get some of it's not the traditional type of rap. I know we like not cross movement, but it does have some cross movement vibes into it. But more of like those indie artists, like kind of like a Big L, just with the content to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the flow and all of that, but kind of the bit of flow, but it's more or less the content of it. You know what I'm saying? It's more, as we like to say, you know what I'm saying, conscious rap. You know what I'm saying? It's not the traditional stuff that would be, you know what I'm saying, out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's like one of those things where if you know type things, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But no, that's actually pretty dope though. So I want to ask you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm listening. Obviously, I can't write lines, you know what I'm saying, while we going, but if I say a part of it, I can know you'll know what, you know what I'm saying, I'm referring to.
Yeah.
So you said a line where you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, you want to be like empty before you go in the tomb. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, empty, tomb? Normally the tomb's not empty, you know what I'm saying? So it made me want to ask, you know what I'm saying? So what did you mean by that? And just like, how did that bar come together?
Yeah, so a lot of times people have a lot of ideas and dreams and aspirations, and when it comes to the end of their life, they look back and regret. So for me, I don't want to be that type of person. Like, I want to be the person that says, like, I gave it my all. So whether it be an idea, a dream, a business venture, like, I want to go to the tomb knowing that I gave everything my all. And all the gifts and the callings that God's given me, that, you know, I just want to leave empty and leave an investment on earth. So
That's good, because I've always said that all of the good ideas are in the graveyard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Which I know I said it as a joke, you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I guess there was truth in a joke.
it's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Real rap.
And that's the inspiration for that line too. Like, I've heard that quote before. And so I'm like, it's kind of sad when you think about it. And that's why with my music, I want to encourage people, like, if you have an idea, act on it. Like, it doesn't matter if you have all the resources. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're going to look silly. Just go for it and see what happens. So
How long have you been doing music?
So my music journey goes all the way back to 5th grade. I actually started in the orchestra.
Okay.
The good thing about that is that it gave me like a really strong foundation for music theory and things like that. Then 2011, switched to beat making. Did that for 10 years.
I'm Khalif.
And it's cool, but it's like you kind of feel constrained because there's only so much you can do with production and you're kind of behind the scenes.
Right. On
So
106,
came the
70.
pandemic. That's when I switched to rap. So we're talking like 2020, 2021. And it was really a leap of faith because it's like, it's something I wanted to do, but I didn't really know if I had like, you know, skill set to do so. But, you know, I just started practicing, practicing recording myself, mixing and mastering. And 4 years later, here we are. You know, things are starting to take up and doors are starting to open. So
what was the difficult part of that journey as far as like I said, the beginning? What was the most difficult part that you had to go through to be where you are?
Man, so I'm really DIY in terms of like, I do the recording, I do the production, the mixing, the mastering. So for me, it's really outsourcing. Like sometimes people have like a producer or like an engineer that can help them out. But it was me in my room trying to figure this stuff out. Like, okay, how do I record myself? How do I make this sound good? Different things like that. And then even listening to other artists, because a big thing about rap is like your inflection. So it's not just about rhyming, but how you rhyme and how you display the emotion behind what you're saying and different things like that. Yeah. So it was a lot of trial and error. It hasn't been easy at all, but when you're passionate about something, it's like you just can't stop.
That's dope that you mentioned about flow, because a lot of artists, like people, believe it or not, I didn't like Future when he first came out.
Really?
I thought Future was like, because I've been in the studio too. I used to do music back in the day. That's how I kind of got into this radio world. There's always the dope boy, you know what I'm saying, that got bread, that just want to hop in the studio and just say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't really trying to do nothing. He just be like, yeah.
Just vibing.
I got dope. I got dope.
Yeah.
I got what you want. I got dope. And it's like, okay.
You're like, what else?
Keep going. Okay.
What else you got?
And then it turns into a song. So I always thought like Future and Ross were like that, but to tie it into the conversation, building the flow and, you know what I'm saying, changing the way that you deliver the words. And now it's like, oh, I fuck with these dudes. Now, I still can't listen to your old shit, you know what I'm saying? But I can at least respect your craft of how you developed and changed. And now we got, you know what I'm saying, new shit. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like how you broke that down with practicing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do it yourself type shit, you know what I'm saying? To get to where you are right now. Another line that you said, and again, I don't have the full line, but I have enough for it to trigger in your memory or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you mentioned about carrying burdens. How does that influence or affect the music? How much of the music has that pain of carrying burdens?
That's a good question. So for me, music is an outlet. So a lot of times, a lot of people just go through different things where they feel like they don't have an outlet to communicate or a way to express those feelings.
Right.
So music for me is a way that I can express what's bottled up inside. But I do so from the vantage point that hopefully someone out there can resonate with it. So I'm not just expressing what I'm feeling, but if you're out there too and you're listening to it, hopefully you can resonate with it on some level. So yeah.
And it's definitely one of those songs where you do listen to it a couple of times to get the vibes, because like I said, like the reason I caught those lines, because obviously we played it before we actually hit the recording, so it caught me twice. And I like songs like that where you learn something new every time you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. That kind of is the whole point of this thing, especially in the streaming world, where what's the point of somebody streaming your song once?
Exactly.
And then it's like,
And that's
okay,
it.
yeah. Then that's it. Like that's like that Tekashi 6ix9ine and all of that shit, where they be like, oh, he got like 1 million streams. Yeah, because everybody wants to see the train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to crack
trying
jokes.
to see what's going on.
Yeah, everybody's want to be like, man, let's see how horrible this shit is.
Right.
Oh, this shit's whack, but guess what? You done gave him a view.
It gets publicity. That's the thing. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, because I can tell by the music you're not this, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But how close to the line will you get to be like that? For the clicks and the likes, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know this isn't like back in the day where, you know, you can pump a CD, sound scan and all of that stuff. It's really, what's the algorithm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the likes? What's the views? What is all of that bullshit saying? You know what I'm saying? And people do a lot of shit for clicks and likes, you know what I'm saying? So how close of that line do you get to where it's like, man, we got to get the views up so we can promote the music, you know what I'm saying? So what's the line for you?
that's a good question. So, you know, the temptation is always there because sometimes it's like you see what pops off and it's like, oh, people like controversy. So this is, you know, getting a lot of publicity because it's, you know, invoking a lot of emotions out of people. And it's like, oh, I want to see what's going on. So me as an artist, you know, sometimes I'm like thinking like, what can I do to really, you know, get things going? But then at the point that you sacrifice your authenticity, that's when I realize it's not worth it. So I know for me, if I went that direction, I wouldn't be at peace anyway. So it's just one of those things that it's like, I'm faithful to what I'm doing and with faith that, you know, in due time, I'm going to reap, you know, the benefits. So
that's a good way to look at it. Cause I was about to say, if YouTube drops that check, it's like, okay,
it's
well,
maybe, nice.
Maybe a little bit more cartoon clown
Right.
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Y'all gonna keep cutting this check for me real quick. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, so talk about like since this song been created, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So how are you doing as far as like outside, you know what I'm saying? Like the performances. I've read that you have like a couple of features or some collabos that you did. So, you know what I mean, how is it when you do you work with artists that are similar to your style or at least of faith, or you can be in the studio with the trap nigga with the gas, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can collab and y'all can make some music.
Yeah. So really, it's mostly people that kind of vibe on the same wavelength, just because like when they listen to my music, they resonate with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, social media is a big thing, like just connecting with other people, not just here in the city, but sometimes in another country. Like, you'll be surprised what you can find just using social media. But I'm making my aim to collab as much as possible because that's really what it is, you know, building relationship with people and just helping out others when you can and different things like that.
Okay. So we do a bit on New Music Weekends, and it'd be irresponsible if we didn't do the bit. I want you to give me the top 3 people that you would love to work with, because what we try to do is we at that person. You know what I'm saying? So we get them to hear it, and then we try to make your dreams come true. Now, so far we're 0 for 60. This shit hasn't worked at all.
Hey,
you know
listen, you gotta keep trying. Like,
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna bite on this shit, and I'm gonna get me one of those platinum plaques on the wall right there. Be like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So we all got dreams. We all got ambitions. You know what I'm saying? So give me your top 3 artists, hip hop, R&B, whatever. I have a producer one too, but let's just give me the actual artists that you would love to work with.
Man, J. Cole for one. There's a guy, Jacob Collier. He's like a, you know, mastermind. He's crazy with it.
Okay.
And I know this is definitely up there, but I just gotta say it, Kendrick for sure.
Yeah, Kendrick might not be taking your call right now, man. He got that.
You know, it's worth a shot. Like,
I'm about to say he got the streets on fire, you know what I'm saying, with that joint right now. Which is crazy because I've always said this songs is not meant for the radio. It's not meant for wide consumption because it's something I'm saying to you as a person. Like I'm not doing it for the likes. I'm not doing it for the dances. I'm not doing it for you. It's you. I don't with you. You a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And whatever little stuff that you want to put on pen and paper. The last thing I would be thinking about is y'all playing it on the radio. Y'all in the churches screaming, you know what I'm saying, not like us or whatever type shit. Like
I already seen a video of that. Somebody did a remix.
Little kids, you know what I'm saying, saying that shit. So I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I guess diss tracks and songs can get up there. So saying all of that to say, I don't think Kendrick thought all of that shit was gonna happen. So he's not gonna be taking your call anymore. Man. But we'll tag him though. We'll tag him.
It's worth a shot, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, we'll see what he do, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole may have some time on his hands, you know what I'm saying? I kinda don't like what he did though, man.
Oh, when he backed out?
I think he should. I think he should have stayed. I think he should have, as a Cole fan. You know what I'm saying? I think he should have just, because the song that he did, I felt like, ooh, you. I mean, Kendrick first album was alright.
Yeah.
The second was kind of, and the third one nigga kind of gassed it a little bit. So I'm like, he was on point. It's like, keep going, get him. You know
here's my thing, like. So I feel you. Like when he first apologized, I'm like, dang, that's not a good look.
No.
But then when I saw what was happening between Drake and Kendrick, I was like, you know what? It might have been wise, because it's like, okay, let me step back. These dudes are really duking it out. Like, this is personal. Like, I didn't know it was going to get that personal. So, I don't know. I feel like, in retrospect, I think it's a good idea. But at first, I wasn't really messing with it.
And when you do say that, because it is kind of like the blows that they was good. I mean, what's the worst thing you're going to say about J. Cole? You went to Africa and averaged 3 points in basketball.
Yeah, I'm like
come on, man. There's not too much you can say about J. Cole. J. Cole don't be doing no fuck shit. He got his wifey or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got Dreamville. He got what you going to say about him? You know what I'm saying?
He was just chilling on the beach. Like, literally, they saw a picture of him, like, some random fan ran into him in, like, New York, and he was on a beach with, like, a laptop. And I'm like, this dude's just vibing, like he don't care about none of this.
He don't give a fuck about none of this shit, you know what I'm saying? But no, I just felt like for the music, you know what I'm saying? I felt like for the music, even though that beef did get personal a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like for music, that would have been real dope right there.
Yeah.
So bringing it full circle back to you real quick, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever had smoke for somebody? Or has anyone ever had smoke for you know what I'm saying, to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to address this person, you know what I'm saying, in some sort of way, you know what I'm saying? Because rap beef is rap beef, you know what I'm saying? But, sometimes you might have to just check somebody.
Yeah. I haven't had that issue yet. I'm a pretty chill guy. I like to get along with everybody. So, I don't think I'll run into that issue, but yeah, I'll just be chilling.
I'm saying, but I mean, if said issue was to present itself, you know what I'm saying, because I know you said that that's the line I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like you willing to hit that line a little bit where it's like, all right, man, I'm gonna have to dust you off real quick. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets clicks and likes and YouTube writes me a check, I'm just saying, like, are we at that point, or is it still like, all right, man, we chilling, man. I ain't worried about you.
If it got to that point, I would address it, but I would do it in a way that's like tactful, just based off of like who I am as a person.
Okay.
Like I feel like there's a way you can do it just strictly off of rap, like technical, without, like, I don't think I would get personal with it, but you can still address them and like really, get the person. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you,
because rap is competitive at the end of the day. So it's like there's a way you can keep it competitive, but it doesn't have to get personal and like the way Drake and Kendrick was getting. Like I don't think I would ever get to that point.
I bet.
Yeah.
So we just had to get on the record. If smoke was to be presented, he is about that action. He don't want to be about that action, but just in case, he's about that action. You know what I'm saying? So plug in the social medias real quick. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can find you on the back end, on the back side. We're gonna run the track back real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
sure.
plug in the social medias and everything. How everybody can find you.
Yeah. So on Instagram, you can find me at Dubem_95. That's DUBEM_95. Same thing with Twitter. And then with Facebook, if you just type in my name, Dubem, DUBEM, you should find me there.
All right, so we got Dubem on New Music Weekends. We're going to go ahead and run it back, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and we're going to run the song back one more time. So go ahead and introduce it for the people one more time. Well, not introduce it because we already did it. So bring it back.
Hey, this is Golden State by me. So I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, man. It's New Music Weekends on 106.7 The Beat, the SS Experience. Rate, review, subscribe, and we'll holler. Easy.
I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. I'm feeling alright, cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. Living in a state where everything is golden. I'm inspired to go in. The glory is chosen. The stories are sublime. I'm soaking in the sunshine, and I find in due time I'm required to grow in. And you know what? This ain't just a glow up. I gotta make some room for the blessings that'll show up. What's the limit to a mind that's been elevated? Everything is for the taking with a dose of dedication. Not worried about the time, I'm tethered to the divine. The worries are out of sight, so I let it breathe. Coloring up the lines, I'm eating what's alkaline. The brain is getting defined as far as I can see. I'm created to bloom. Been entertaining the thought since I came out the womb. And I wanna be empty when I descend in the tomb. Life is eternal, so I'm relaying the word of the groom, cause the redemption is soon. I'm feeling alright. Cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. I'm feeling alright. Cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. The crowd is trying to move on, but I'm feeling quite elated, so it's time to get my groove on. They say that talk is cheap, but I ain't giving coupons. My verses aren't on my own accord, but I'm echoing what heaven will improve on. And this is what I stood on back at the beginning. Thought I could take a chance, the journey has been fulfilling. Never mind the L's, they academic in nature. Can't let them derail the promises that are greater. So I set the bar higher with God as my supplier. Everything looking gold, but it ain't a touch of Midas. Been looking for some guidance for journeys that aren't known. The level up has arrived, the fire is in my bones. I took a chance, praising in advance. The future looking bright once I took a glance. Carrying the burdens ain't my portion anymore, so I'm letting go of everything, making room for more. I'm feeling alright. Cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. I'm feeling alright. Cause everything is golden, yeah. I'm taking note of all the highlights. The serenity is chosen, yeah. Everything is golden.
Worries are out of sight, so I let it breathe.
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.